All right, let's get going here. Hello everyone, I'm going to be starting out the T-44-100 tonight here. Alright, let's get a couple things going. Here we go. I'm probably going to, head up to the kind of field area here. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Hello Simon, Graham, Abdul, Dana. Who else was here too? I think it was you guys here to begin with. Hello, Raging Phoenix. Nice to see you again as well. Alright, hopefully I get a decent matchup here in the north. It's always hit or miss heading up here. Alright. Been playing a couple mainly premium tanks here. Ever since I got on the test server there and I was playing those Swedish tanks, I'm fairly sure I'm going to be trying to get at least a tier 8, at least in one line to begin with. So I need a bit of credits. Gotta save up now since the patch should come out in, I would say, just about 3 weeks now. It's typically, how long it takes them to go from test server, second iteration, to live server. Alright, that guy's in that little hiding spot I like to use. Ooh, AMX 5100 went up here. I was not expecting that. Granted, it's not, not out of the ordinary, it's just, I didn't expect him to be up here. Alright. You keep popping out, sir. Oh lord. E25. What are you doing? Oh, thanks. Now you're getting shot, you're blocking my shot, and... Okay. Let's just go up here. I'm a little bit more exposed up here, but... it's what starts getting some damage done. We gotta not dilly-daddle here enough or long enough to give them openings, but I just really want to push down there, but those guys are making it extremely difficult for me to do that. Trying to see if this guy's gonna make another little mistake, and of course I took my eyes off of him, but yeah. Would have been nice if I could keep my little spot, but that E25 had to cut right in front of me, and yeah, that was it for that. Not doing that. But honestly, like, yeah, I think the E25 moved down. Shit. Oh, I was definitely late there. Yeah, I started a few minutes early. Like, I've been playing for the past hour. Figured, seemed like a few of you guys were here. Why the hell not? I really want to run here, but I'm still a little bit annoyed that that frickin' E25 pushed me out of there, and yeah, staying there wouldn't have, done too much. I probably had more HP by now, but I wouldn't have been able to get any damage off. Just trying to squeak whatever damage I can out here before I bite the dust. Eh, oh well. Yeah, hopefully our team can still win. We had the South. They honestly should have just rolled right over them with the amount of tanks in the North, but yeah, we should be fine nonetheless. Hello, Rich. Hi Mojo as well. Yeah, I didn't really see that at first, Graham. That's pretty interesting though. Well, I hop into the IS-6 here. Does the stream not go away when he goes away? What do you mean there? The stream, if you're looking at the static page, like my YouTube channel, it just has /live after it. Pretty much it always stays up, the chat there, and it'll just say I'm offline. But if you already had the video load it, you can still rewind, watch it. It doesn't shut off automatically because YouTube transfers it directly to a standard video. It's not like Twitch where you pop off, everything's gone. You can kind of saves that for you, which I've been seeing a lot of people and a lot of prominent people too complaining about the new overmatch mechanics. I agree a little bit. They do need a little bit of tweaking, but there is. I feel like people are whining and complaining way too much about, like, oh, this is gonna buff the IS3 so much. It's gonna buff the 140, and they have their little pre-planned out videos of, them shooting and trying to overmatch the old spots that don't work anymore. Because essentially the changes, reading about the changes for wargaming, and also the chieftain had commented on them as well in a couple forum posts. The 2x 3x modifiers are still there. It doesn't mean you're automatically going to overmatch and penetrate, but they still have a little bit of a factor. Now I just find it funny people are just focusing and complaining so much on that, or like a light tank or a medium side scraping perfectly at say an 80-degree angle, and somebody not knowing the overmatch mechanics have changed, they shoot, bounce, and automatically, oh my god, this is so broken. I've seen tons of posts and videos about that, the past 2 days now the test server's been out. I just find it funny because yes, it's different, yes, it's gonna change things, but I kind of like it. And honestly, if you're worried about say like a Leopard 1, I saw brought up a lot, or like a CDC as well, bouncing your shot, load up a freaking HE shell, plop that thing in the side of its armor if you can't penetrate it, and you're still gonna do a crap ton of damage to it. Like, it was just annoying me a little bit because all these people freaking out about it and getting the player base in a panic, and honestly a lot of it's probably from trying to get, not to say people are baiting people for views, but they're making people freak out over something that, yes, it's going to change, yes, some tanks are going to get stronger, but really it benefits every tank. Can't overmatch that IS-3's roof anymore? Well, boo-hoo. Get it in a spot where you don't have to rely on the turret weak spot and use a different one. It still is pretty crappy frontal armor. Like, yeah. Anyway, I just needed to get that little rant off because it was definitely bugging me every time I went on the forum today, seeing blah blah blah, doom and gloom, and wargaming buffing the IS-3, stuff like that. Nice, Phoenix. Sounds like you're coming along pretty good there. Something like that would probably take me quite some time. You'll have to, show us some pictures or a video after you have it done there. He's pushing in pretty hard. No. Come on, guys. It's just We're working against each other here. Shit, this guy is pushing up hard too. I was gonna push straight down there, but not so much. That E75 shot or pulled back. Shit, I got caught on that little thing. I'll gladly take a hit here from this ST-82 to be able to, you know, slot a little bit further over this way. I think it'll be better, better off for my team. They got him. E75 fired. I'll start pushing on him just to get around him here. I'm not going to be an asshole and block him. For these guys, a lot of people, you know, will just tuck right up to the side. Team can't help you. Now you make a little bit of room for everybody. It benefits you in the long run. Well, unless you care way too much about stats. I might die here pushing into him, but... Ooh, Lord. Gotta watch out for him. At least I bounced him. I'm still just gonna keep pushing here, see if I can get a little bit of spotting damage off. 2 good Weed Eater engines? I'm definitely not the person to ask for them. I thought you were gonna go for like a RC car or something. Maybe buy one of those little kid cars that, you know, they drive around in. That would actually be pretty funny. Pretty decent match here. IS-6. Okay, that M41 is all the way across the map. I guess there's no point in me capping, so I might as well just head up north here. Now, if there's any requests, I'll gladly hop into them for you guys. Yeah, I'll pretty much play anything. Like, I have a credit bonus on right now, but I'll play standard tanks. Yeah, like I'm grinding credits, but I'm not just gonna do premium tanks. I can't do them for, you know, this long, since I've already been playing for an hour. I can do them for like an hour and a half before it starts getting a little bit old. Anyway, decent match, most amount of experience. Yeah, all in all, decent match there. Oh, I know, I'm definitely up there with the stat padding horror people. Alright, so I'll do the mutts here. Full scale. Yeah, you'll probably need a pretty strong engine for that then. Well, that'll definitely be interesting when that finishes. Okay, we have a slight advantage here. Just because they have a couple slow TDs. Alright, come on, Countdown. So we can definitely win the hill. Not sure if these two, if we do win it, can't get ahead of myself here. I'm not going to want to just rush right down. I might pop down, then go that way, but we'll see. Yeah, I could play the Patriot. I probably have like 4 or 5 matches in that already. You know, that's my go-to moneymaker now. Although I've seen that people have caught on, especially if you're in higher tier matches. Even though I think people put a little bit too much emphasis on killing it in a high tier match. It's got good DPM, but really there's more important tanks to shoot at. It doesn't have a lot of alpha, so it takes time for its damage to catch up to other tanks that, you know, do double the damage a shot to you. But in a couple of the high tier matches I was in earlier, people were trying to focus the hell out of me in it, and especially try to hit me even through the frontal hull. High caliber guns can cause some module damage, but they were trying to, you know, get that ammo rack to pop off. Gotta keep retraining myself here, since the last time I played was on the test server, and going from, it was like 160 to 200 milliseconds to ping down to 2230 here is a pretty significant change. hope that Artie doesn't get me, but if I was an SPG, I would be aiming at me right now. But we'll see. There we go, get that little guy out. The Boilermaker, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure you know that the Boilermaker isn't on the PC version. But yeah, I can play the Firefly. That thing looks, the Boilermaker looks freaking retarded. I don't think anyone will disagree with how stupid it looks. Or ridiculous, or whatever word you have to use for it. It just... yeah. Let's see. Ooh, I thought he was gonna pop out there. I guess not. Get that guy. I thought he was gonna back off a little bit. I guess not. They hopefully can deal with him with 15 HP. Whoa, whoa, who the hell is pushing me, dude? Hate when people do that. Alright, so they have a lot of tanks over there. There's still a few down here, but I think it's enough to where I can zip on by here. Well, the Boilermaker's, you know, a premium tank on the console version of World of Tanks. I didn't know you could fit that much track armor on a tank, honestly. I'm just going for Artie here. Ah, there he is. Ah, that thing's freaking tiny as all hell. Yeah, so up next I'll hop into the T-26E5. Then I'll do the Firefly right after that. He could still be in the corner if he's just hiding. I didn't... There he is. So let's say I didn't check, you know, the entire corner there. A little late there. I probably should have just took a chance, but... Oh well, 2400 damage, not too bad. Get some credits here. Mutz is another good credit grinder. You don't need a lot of premium, if any premium shells in it. I just carry him, and off chance I'm against, you know, a team full of like Jagdpanzer E100s, something along those lines. Like, they come in a little bit handy there. Which someone did point out to me. Thank you, whoever did. I forget who commented on my last live stream. The Kranwagen. I went with the tanks before it have less DPM than their French counterparts. However, the Kranwagen just barely inches the AMX-50B out. Ugh. Got a little tongue-tied there. So, I had said it had less DPM, but it actually has a little bit more DPM. Alright, well, I think I'm going to stick with my usual spot here. It's just, I like this spot, as you can tell. I like fighting over on this side of the map. You know, sometimes I head south, but typically I go that way. Either in a TD, a really heavy tank, or sometimes a lightly armored TD, because I don't like sitting here. Alright, M46. There you go. I'd say you're not really doing much for either of us. Which, this Thursday, that, you know, Thanksgiving, the AMX, I forget the numbers after it, 49 or something, but the Liberté Tier 8 Premium comes out. I can play the mouse. Like I said, I'll gladly take any requests. And I got that tank. As long as I have it and have crew and equipment, I'll gladly hop into it for you. Interesting. We just have nobody in the center, so his spot's actually not all that bad. Crap, I was not expecting... I thought that, you know, the 140 or the M41 would have been able to spot everybody there. He's actually in a really good hold down spot. That just moved. But say he was in a spot, he was angling his armor back there. I think I'm gonna wanna switch up here. Yeah, you know, I was keeping an eye on RD there. Thanks for the heads up though. Find it hard. It's a little hard to be completely already safe on this map. Alright, Grill 15 being over there, that makes me not want to head that way. Panzer Zug or Armored Train? I do not know exactly what you're asking with either of them. If I can be honest there. Awesome. Somehow we can't spot that CDC. Let's say I have no idea what either of them are. I've seen, now that you say of it, like an armored train, I have seen photos, but... Oh Lord, I probably should pop way back to where near we spawn to be able to get a little bit of presence in the center. We have a T-54 lightweight sitting back there, but now I kind of made us one-dimensional here. I got out of my spot and it's getting difficult. I can't even get out of here easily, at least. Holy shit, E4, why'd you do that? They got a kill there, awesome. I just hope to see, yeah. But I hope the E4 survives, and that ain't happening. I really hope the guys sitting in the back know that we're probably not gonna win this. It's just we have a T-30 FV405 and yeah, not that it's entirely their fault, it's just they haven't had shots all game, so why stay there? Oopsie daisy. That hurt a bit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna, you know, bother with a repair kit or something right now. It's not terribly out of our hands here, but I'm still not too confident in this. Shit. I don't want us both get RD'd, but that's what it's gonna come down to, it looks like. Shit. Hey, this isn't your fault. Tier 10 matches, people say this is overpowered, but if you remember, not reading, if you remember watching my review of this tank, like, I didn't get in tier 10 matches for the first, I don't even know how many battles, but a good chunk of them. I did state quite a few times that the armor decrease from the T-32 is definitely noticeable in this thing. You know, when higher tiers are shooting at you. Now that guy gets aimed poorly, and he's probably cursing this tank's overpowered, but try to track him. Still not out of this though. And just like that, we're kind of back in this. Oh lord, get him, somebody. I'm gonna get artied here, but I'm loading up a premium one just for the hell of it. Hello, Ace Ghost. Oh, I agree completely. I hate people that, like, it's not a bad spot sitting back there. Even, I did say in the beginning I hate sitting back there, but if you're not getting shots, you know, for pretty much the entirety of the game, why are you still sitting there? Especially, hey, you just let, but Artie should have moved up, but holy crap. Like, literally, holy crap there. I'm gonna leave you with M46. Granted, he's probably right. Oop. I found a 704 instead. I'm a goner. Sure, I can get to those in Crest. Or those requests there. I did not know that, Rage in Phoenix. That's pretty interesting if that's true. But all in all, this still ended up not being a terrible match performance-wise, but playing in a tier 10 match, a lot of 9s and 10s can go through your armor because it's a pinch weaker than the T-32. Top tier though, I play this, you know, like a freaking heavy tank. Even though it is a heavy tank, but tier 9 with 10s in it, I play it more as a medium. But overall, most amount of experience. With my credit boost, I almost made 100k still. So the next request up was the Firefly. There we go. After the Firefly, I'll hop into KV5, the Fury, and the Type 62. Or no, after this was the Mouse. And then the KV5, Fury, Type 62. Could you mind to bear with some of herky-jerky and bad aiming tonight? Hasn't been too bad yet, but I had, you know, getting ready for Thanksgiving already at work. We have like 440 reservations right now. Yeah. It's pretty much the busiest day of the year for me. And we actually have a waiting list of people still wanting to come into dinner if room opens up. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like usually we're busy and max out the restaurant, but first year in a while, that reservation wise we maxed out. But yeah, I've been this morning, well, I had, you know, to cook a regular service breakfast, no lunch today, and I had to pick essentially because we cooked off some turkeys yesterday for a la carte service, because most restaurants, or almost all restaurants, you can't cook a turkey to order. We cook them the day of for family style reservations, but a la carte service, if people want to order like fillets, crab cakes, they can still get turkey that way too. But I had to pick through the dark meat, so everything except for the breast, of I would say 8 full turkeys by hand. So my hands are hurting a little bit. I do not have the CDC SAM. I can, the closest thing I kind of have to it is say like the FCM 50T, but even that's not a good comparison. Um, Tips for the CDC, I would probably say it really, lightly armored medium tank really excels at medium range and it's fast. Um, Playing a tank, pretty much any tank like that, because it does have good gun depression as well. You want to stay, you know, pretty much behind your blob here. So a lot of times in tanks like that, I would sit down in J1, take the shots off that I can, and then later on, since you should have, a pretty good amount of HP, then, play more aggressively. Um, but it comes down to, you know, trial and error. Tanks like that, kind of looking at enemy teams, seeing, oh, they're heavy, or they're medium heavy on their team, stuff like that, and go into a spot, seeing if you can take a good position. If it doesn't work, don't go there next time. um, it's really just figuring out what works and doesn't on each map. But typically for a tank like that, you just want to keep your gun in the game as long as possible. So that's play it safe early. But, oh lord, I don't know if I can get this guy over. I might. There we go. I feel accomplished in life. I might take a hit here. I have freaking gun depression. KV85, please get him. And you're not. You're taking too long. Didn't want to take that second hit, but whatever. This Strev I can one-shot. There's a Matilda on my right. He doesn't have, a high alpha gun. It's just these guys, they're saying that we lost already, so I'm going to try to clean up a couple tanks here. Interesting. That will help those capping. If I can get, got that already off of them. They are fully focused on the cap, so I'll gladly use this short reload here and teach them a lesson. Holy crap, I just bounced off a ram too. Alright, Matilda finally figured out that I was over here. I was wondering how long that would take him. I was really surprised he didn't shoot me earlier. But we've almost capped out. Alright, now this Matilda's finally... Okay, there's a dead tank there. I'm like, I should have a shot here. But, yeah. And of course we got reset. Alright, now we run into the problem of... This Ram 2 is going to be annoying for me. We're still not out of this, dude. Stop freaking out. I really want that Ram 2 dead, so I don't have any chance of getting shot from behind. It's just Firefly, good tank gun-wise, but man does this thing have no gun depression. And yeah, I saw that coming. Luckily I got my last shot off, so he had no chance of getting through that. It does lack a little bit of alpha damage, but 2k damage ain't bad. Oh lord. I really hope they don't blow this. Just who knows where that Cromwell is. Alright. They got this. Pretty nice match there, though, for, Firefly. Well, they call it Blitz for a reason. Rage and Phoenix. It's like the I haven't played a whole lot of Blitz. Like, I have it on my phone. I'll pop in a game every now and then, but I probably only have a few dozen. Maybe 50 at most, but you know, blitz, I guess, all out rush. It's like it's mobile. It's supposed to be fun. I don't sit there and camp. Like, granted, I'm just in low tiers, but yeah. Hopefully that helped you out, Sam. But if you would like I do have a couple of other requests, I can hop into a tank that's similar to the CDC and try to help you out there. But really, it's just don't get shot. Once these changes go through, the overmatch, unless they pull them out for some reason, you will be able to take a little bit more risks in the CDC. If you can hold down on a hill, your turret will gain a little bit of armor protection there. I usually don't head down this flank. I'm very much debating why I'm heading down this flank, but I'm gonna do it. It's just, this flank seems safe, but you can get artied. The way things work out, Artie can hit you from there, they can hit you here. There's not all that much cover. Alright, there's a Girl 15. He's still out in the open. If this 183 can pop him, that would make my day. I'm still glad I helped out that Cheeto and flipped him over. That was a very smart decision. A lot of people would have just left him. Hopefully they don't give too much or put too much emphasis on that 1390. So yes, he can spot us, but he's not that much of a threat. Just leave him out there. Alright, we have a bat chat in the base, so that helps out a bit. They have a bat chat now shooting me. Seeing, there we go. If I can move up here to be able to spot this grill firing at me. So I'll take a couple looks from enemies if it means we have a slightly better chance at winning this flank over here. I do not have ST1, unfortunately, Mojo. But yeah, I'll play a British tank for you. Like, trust me, I plan on getting these Swedish tanks. I've wanted an ST1 for quite some time. It's just, I have so many tanks I'm grinding, and you just can't keep up on the frickin' credits. Oh lord, that guy just got 183'd, it looked like. Hey, there's the grill. Awesome. Take that. Object 268. Oh shit. I didn't even know the mouse was tall enough to get shot from the base that way. Alright, our team, we have a pretty good lead here. Really, they have no arty. Times like this, you play it safe, just don't lose ground, and more often than not, you're going to have an easy win. Once you start rushing things like this 183's doing, that's when you let the enemy creep back in. You know, keep your numbers. If you're low HP, stay in the frickin' back of the map and don't die. I'm trying to keep the 183 alive because it would be nice to have him to peek out from behind me. Come on. Oh no. No. Don't do that, dude. Cool, I just barely caught him in time. Alright, so that almost ended badly. If the 183 died and then the 54 could get behind me, grill shoot me in the front, yeah. The 183. Alright, yeah, I was about to say he's definitely down here. Surprised he went for that shot there. It's a good tactical shot, but I'm genuinely surprised at that. Thank you, T92. I was about to say, I'm gonna chuck a HE at the 268 and he'll be a goner, but thank you, Artie. See you, Raging Phoenix. Thanks for stopping by for a bit. Nice chatting with you. Always interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Rich. They brought that up. That was supposed to come with the Havoc physics. I don't know if you seen previews about that. They haven't been scrapped altogether, but they've been delayed indefinitely, mainly because they make basically World Tanks being as popular in Russia, like Eastern Europe. They don't have extremely good computers, powerful computers to run the thing. A lot of them still have like dual core processors. So Havoc kind of broke more things for them, because even if they made an option to turn off most of the physics that you see, they were still planning on revamping to where basically every building you'd be able to destroy part of it, shoot through it. Like those destroyed tanks there, they'd be movable. Obviously, that didn't come about. It was just a little bit too much, because even disabling them, your computer still had to process more moving parts, or else, it just wouldn't make sense from a gameplay perspective. But yeah, they basically said, outside of, unless that ever comes, at least on the PC version, they're just part of the map. They don't actually count as a tank. But yeah, essentially what Graham said. But I remember that coming up in a Q&A, and yeah. Yay, they got the Leopard. Now I don't have to worry about, not that they could reset me in time, but I plopped myself in a cap here because there's no point in me chasing down those tanks. Say they both were alive and they killed those guys, then they could potentially kill me, kill the Yag Tiger. It could, snowball from there. You don't let the enemy creep back into a win. Just go for the jugular and win. Whatever tactic works, whether it's capping or killing them all, you do it. Alright, so next up was a KV5 request. Yeah, at least we did win Redshire, thankfully. That was still a little bit up in the air, but fortunately, best match I've had in the Firefly, because I don't have a huge amount of matches in it, but yeah, it's not too shabby. Mouse match, not bad. Top 3 experience there. Alright, so KV5 was the next request up. And then he had a Fury, Type 62, British tank. Yeah, essentially, like Graham said, they're part of the map. They don't count as, like, it's not like they take a dead KV5, plop it on the map, and make it not move. That it's just, a piece of the terrain with a different, skin mapped on it or something, whatever. Whatever you want to say. But, yeah, they're a completely different asset. Because that would hurt performance a whole lot if they had dead tanks around, like on fire and stuff like that, because the models of tanks, they're pretty hefty. I remember when HD models first came out, it feels like a long time now, but when they first came out, a lot of people had problems, because whenever, say you had like 5 pop up on the screen, your freaking FPS would go to shit. Like, even my old computer, it wasn't weak by any standards, but you'd see, I forget what the first ones are. It's like the Centurion 7, the M4 Sherman, the Mouse, stuff like that. They were the first ones to come out. And the quality, pixel-wise, or resolution, whatever, was better than they are now. But it just murdered your freaking PC. Yeah, I remember when, you know, capping points counted towards. At that point, I think it was like win rate 6. I think it was when cap points still counted. What are you doing, dude? You're not tracked. All right, dude, you're messing up both of us here. I just remember tons of people just. You actually had problems at times getting people not to cap. Back then, people would go for their cap points and try to get damage off of the cap when it did not make sense to sit there. Oh, that was very good when they took that off. I'm gonna try to pull him out. Yep, got him tracked there. There we go. Now we got a little bit of damage off the hill on him. Here we go. Alright, I'm just going to stick with APCR here. There's 2 tanks with a decent amount of armor on them in front of me. Alright. Friends, it's push here. I'm going to wait just a second. Just at least for the IS-3 to push up. It doesn't make sense, you know, to push out on your own. Ooh, there's a tank back there. Which... shit. I aimed a little bit too high there. But let's get him out first. I was about to say I probably hit him on a couple of the spots that are thicker. Because the Patriot's upper glacis, I forget how thick it is, but it does have a couple spots that are significantly thicker than the surrounding armor. They're less angled, but they do definitely mess you up sometimes if you hit them. Like, I got this pen, and then nope. Alright, someone with more HP want to push? That Yag Tiger should be fine. Come on. Put your big boy pants on. Thank God. Alright, there's a lot of tanks down that way. Holy crap. It's just if I get spotted, I am definitely not going to survive that. So I'm going to let a couple of these guys go out there first. Does not look like they're seen. That works for me. I still might get shot and killed here, but I'm at least doing my due diligence and thinking about it before I push out. Come on, guys, get a lead. I don't want to chuck a PCR the whole time, but if it gets me a win, I'll do it in a tank like this that, you know, your standard round of penetration's your main weakness in this. I think I'm going to push all the way up. I think that's my best bet. I can at least get on the cap. Oh Lord. Yay, a little bit of wiggle. I am kind of surprised he's still sitting out there. Come on, guys, reset. That was not smart. At least we got 2 on the cap, so we're a little bit faster than them. Yeah, until we get RD'd or something, but there we go. Hello, Christian. Nice to see you. Saw that you're in chat way before the stream started too. I said hi to you, but I was a few hours late. Or I don't even know if that carried over from the last stream. Sometimes the chat, whenever I pull it up here to start a stream off, it still has some messages from the last one. I'm still not entirely confident here. He's probably mad. Probably rightfully so is, but yeah. Now I'm not gonna cap here. I'm gonna go for it. Uh-oh. Let's get a little HE round action. Hopefully he does not track me, but I should be fine tanking a shot. Oh lord. HE shell failed me there. Oh my god. That was embarrassing. No! Already save me. I'm gonna die. Oh shit, maybe not. I don't even know how freaking that HE shell did not kill him there. There we go. Carl, do I ever worry about Artie? I'll get to that in one second here. So let me hop into the next tank, the Fury. Decent match here. Get a couple personal reserves going again. I don't think I'm going to do another credit boost. I'll do free experience. Why not do a crew experience? Alright, Fury was the next request. There it is. As far as Artie, it depends on how much Artie is in a match and kind of what tank I'm in, but essentially if there's one, sometimes two Artie, I pretty much ignore it until I either see or hear it. Since they change sounds, it's a little easier to hear like Artie splashes around you. See or hear it around me. Before that, I play with it in mind. Like I'll always move a little bit, not stay in the same spot if I'm seen, but I kind of play like it's not there. Once I get hit, then, you know, tuck into cover or move to a different spot. See them shoot someone else, then you pop out. If there's just one Artie, like that was for one or two. If there's this one, sometimes I just ignore it. If I'm saying like a heavily armored tank, if the Artie's shooting me, fine. I'll take the hits, and hopefully my team will, you know, keep pushing if I'm out there and, you know, kind of push around me. If there's three or more, that's when it's kind of tricky. If there's like three, then I definitely play with it in mind because chances are you're going to get shot at. If there's 4 or 5, I definitely play with it in mind. More importantly though, I alter my gameplay to help my Artie out. I try to spot a little bit more. I try to spot sooner. I try to ping on the map a lot of times. You know, if I'm in the tank that can spot early on, I try to do that. But in those cases, you know, if you have 5 Artie on your team, you best damn help them. Oh lord. That was my chance to not lose a lot of HP here. Oh lord. I hate the low pen rolls sometimes. Oh lord, he's gonna kill me. This is bad. There's a reason why I don't own the standard Easy 8. It's because the freaking thing is power creep to hell. I usually don't you know, complain about tanks, but the EZ8 is a tank where it's good at a little bit of everything, because this is virtually identical to it. But it just doesn't really have all that much going for it. Because it's standard round, 115 damage, 128 pen. But I definitely got myself in a little trouble there. Going to a spot where I could get, you know, brawled by a heavy tank. And let's try to rebound here. And okay, I need to hopefully scoot away here. Our team melted. No shit, it's all AP ammo. Do you mean APCR? That would make a little bit more sense. See you, Sam. That's alright, Christian. Your English is, it's pretty good. Better than probably some people that I went to school with here. Ah, crap. I was trying to get a little shot off there, but that didn't work. Unfortunately, this was a crappy match, but we got face stomped there. Right, it's a Type 62. But it's like the Fury, definitely a rare tank because it's never going to be sold again unless... Oh Lord, I am lost here. I'm in the Russian tanks. Unless essentially Wargaming has to get permission from Sony to sell it again. Don't think that they're either going to bother because, like I said, the standard E8 and Fury being basically identical, it's just a tank where when it, you know, the beginning of the game when Americans first came out, it was a pretty good tank, but now it just doesn't have a lot going for it, unfortunately. Alright, Type 62, Tier 10 match. Alright. I'm going to try to spot to begin with. I'm going to go with a heat round to begin with, also. Since the AP round, I have a couple chances to bounce off my first shot, depending on who I spot. I just want to give a quick little peek here. I don't want to do anything too crazy. Here we go. There's 7 of them. There's their arty. If we can get their arty out, which we should be able to. At the very... shit, they might get them here. Awesome. So let's say if not, like the T-92 could splash them there. I would very much like to push, but being a tier 7 light here, don't think that's my role. Unless they get this WZ-111 out, then all bets are off. I'm probably going to push here. But first we got to do that. Kill him. Go. Make sure it's safe before I, you know, inch up that little teeny bit more. Shit. Missed my chance there. I guess I should start focusing on him. I was trying to get the one closest to me out. That way, you know, I wasn't getting proxy spotted anymore. Not that I think he really saw me, but I am honestly not sure if I have Sixth Sense on this or not. Alright, so... Oh shit. Oh lord, I just missed that. That was bad. There we go. Trying to get behind this rock now. Alright, nobody wants to spot. Do you guys not see that our town is, like, they're still hanging in there, but at the same time they aren't exactly doing too well. Come on, guys. Like, we gotta freaking do something here. This probably isn't gonna end well. Gotta get them going somehow, like, hell. Spotting people for you. Right now I'm concerned about getting our field going. It's like we have a minute till we have to worry about the cap. So here's this TD. Here we go. Already just got a big hit there. Awesome. I think he tracked him. Ah, Lord. That was a bad bounce. I hit him right on the mantlet. But, like, our south, you know, they're holding there good, but, like, these guys are just sitting here, you know, shooting at two tanks that don't matter too much. Like, I was doing my best to spot for them, but come on, guys, push, help the south, something. Alright, so next up is a British tank, since I don't have the ST1. Alright, so what else can I activate here? I'll do a 50%. Alright, so British. Why don't I'll play the 183. Alright, so after the 183 here, I don't think I had any other requests other than I'll try to hop into something that's like the CDC. But yeah, if there's any other requests, they'll have, you know, a little over an hour here. I'll gladly take them. Which I kind of saw on the test server. It's a little strange that I saw Paris a whole lot on the test server. I wonder if they're gonna, you know, increase the amount of times you see it the next patch. Yeah, I can play the Tauren 3 Abdul. Pretty sure that's the right tank. FCM, yeah, I can get that as well. That was actually what I was thinking for the CDC, even though they're not exactly the same, but they're similar enough. No Artie, that's very nice. My plan, okay, did you have to do that? My plan at least, I don't want to get into too much down here. I'm hoping we get enough guys down there that I can, you know, try to flank. Initially I'm heading here just to see if I can get a good shot across the bridge here. Oh Lord, we don't have anybody pushing down there. That could be bad. I'm still gonna push up here though. Here's Mr. CDC. I'm surprised that E5 was afraid to push there. And they literally don't have anybody over this up here, at least, from what I can see initially. Whoops. Luckily nobody popped me there. I missed my shot at that guy. Still haven't peeked enough to see if there's anything here. There is not. Should I do it? Should I do it? Why not? Oh, you lose like no damage popping down from there. I think it happened to me once on the stream, but I've been the one doing it to people recently. It's so fun. If this guy pushes up, he's gonna be easier for me to hit. Ah, Lord. Should I just kill this little guy? He's spotting everybody, and nobody seems to be shooting him. Oh, look, somehow 416 damage with a Hess shell. Guess it, AP would have killed him, but can somebody please kill him? Holy shit, bad chat. Oh, that could have been bad. Extremely bad. Can I get a little help here? Like, we need to work on flanking a little bit. Ooh, that Hess shell worked. Ah, Lord. I'm not gonna let that TVP get me in the third shot. Oh, that bad chat must be a little salty right now. Alright, you gonna pop out? Take that E3 shot. Just trying to track him just in case the worst happened and he survived long enough to reload. Gotta worry about this WZ-111 or WZ-131. Wrong tank. This might be the first time that this, you know, we might have a chance to cap here. Shit. I'll just kill him. You know, that kind of makes it a done deal. Especially with a full HP E100 there. I'm glad I picked this tank. It's going to be extremely hurtful for my wallet, but especially because I'm still using Hesh for some reason. I'd be better off switching over to AP here, which I will next. Only because the tanks remaining here, the downsides of Hesh greatly outweigh the advantages of it right now. Here we go, got him. It's down to a bat chat. Almost 5k damage, not too shabby. A little bit of blocked and an assist as well. Don't run away, dude. Aw. I don't mind. Oh, him? I hate people who do that. Like, oh, let's get the medal on Platoon. No. I don't know you. Hey, we won the Type 62. Awesome. Glad we won that. I got second most experience in the match. Holy shit, came down to our Artie. That was probably an interesting ending. And then Mastery Badge First Class here. Most amount of damage and experience. Or, nope, second most amount of damage. But, we tied. Alright, so after the 183 was the FCM Tauren. I'll do the Tauren 3 first. I guess gotta remember which which way. It's just being on the test server, they switched the the order of the tanks around, and now back on here. Oh. Alright, so FCM after this. If there's any other requests, I'll gladly field them. Ooh, we got encounter mode. I actually kind of like encounter mode on this map. I'm gonna head down to 1-3 line here. Ugh. Hurts whenever I go to move my hands like in a different spot here. Ugh. You think carving and cleaning one turkey's bad? Oh lord. Like I said, I did a good amount today and even yesterday. The day of Thanksgiving, we have something like I'm just trying to think of a guesstimate, because I won't know till Tuesday exactly how many I actually have to do. We got them all in plus a little extra, but we figured that out Tuesday. Season them up, stuff them, stuff like that. I would say we at least have 60 turkeys to cook. That's gonna be very fun. A Scorpion. I have the RHM Scorpion. I do not have the Tier 7 American one, if you mean that. I can gladly hop into the German one now, if you would like. They're going for the quick cap. Ooh, it's very easy to actually quick cap. Yeah, it is very easy to fast cap from that side. Here we go. But it's only if the enemy doesn't push up on both flanks. This side's easy to cap if you can clear out this side. There's a couple spots where even Artie can't hit you. Oh, shit, there's a Hetzer. Good. He doesn't have the derp gun. I don't have to be... Or maybe that is it. I don't know. I haven't seen a Hetzer in so long that it's hard to tell what gun they have just from glancing at that range. Man, if they aren't going for the quick cap. I've had matches end, in the first minute or a little over a minute, but without anybody dying from people fast capping that side. But if it doesn't work right away, you're better off changing your strategy quick. Holy crap, I'm almost out of ammo. This is not good. It's one thing with the Tauren, you do not have a large amount of ammunition. I'm actually gonna want to forego fighting that KV-1 in this tank. Are you kidding me? There's 2 shells down. Here we go. I'm just gonna run away like a little sissy here. Yeah, I can play the Panther. I'll have to end the tortoise. I'll have to catch up on requests and chat here in a second. I have a KV-1 hunting me down. Should be safe here. This is T-40. Oh god. was really bad reflexes there. Holy crap, dude. Go away. Especially because I guess missed that shot too. Ah, crap. My engine's out. Whew, still got him now. This Crusader can kill me. I'm almost positive that he can kill me. Got my little crappy broken engine now. Yeah, he could have got me, I think, but oh well. Yay for me. So yeah, I'll do the FCM, then the Tortoise. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the American TD. Kind of wish I had it, but at the same time, it did get buffed, but I don't know. I was interested when it first was being leaked, but you know, it doesn't play like the American TDs that I like with the armor. But yeah, I can play the Panther since, you know, that Scorpion doesn't work for him. Alright, got an Ace Tanker award. Very nice. High caliber. Surprisingly, a pretty good match there. Friend request. Is that someone on the stream here? If that's someone from the stream, let me know. I'll gladly accept your request there. Alright, so FCM is the next request. Up. Then I'll do the Tortoise, Panther. Yeah, I remember you bringing that up, Graham. I had one, you know, like a day or two before that when you had let me know. Thanks, Graham. Or thanks, Abdul. Alright, that was the 76mm. That's what I thought, but, you know, they're both short, so you never know. Thanks for requesting that one, Abdul. I think that was, yeah, it was your request. Okay, I'm gonna head to the town, but it's gonna be iffy. I might have went to the valley, but only if I was on the other side. I don't want to push with them having good defensive spots. But still have plenty of time for any other requests here. Glad I'm making some credits here. Yeah, they're all being saved for now. Even if I complete a couple grinds, don't think I'm going to be getting any new tanks. I might get some equipment, but if there's a good Thanksgiving sale, but I'm going to save my money for these Swedish tanks, because I've been waiting for quite some time for, you know, something new or different, and the TDs bring, you know, something fun into the game for me. Not that the game isn't fun, it's just I like different. Lord, we have a little bit too many in the valley for my liking, especially at KV5. He's probably feeling like he's driving through pudding right now. It's just, this is gonna go bad. I am not. Oh Lord, what are you doing, dude? He's getting shot at, but he's dinking around on the frickin' edge like an idiot. Curious if I get spotted there. No. Very nice. Yeah, I can do the Cody T40. That's alright. If, you know, if the requests aren't piling up, I don't care if it's, you know, one or, you know, whoever requests them. I'll gladly play whatever you guys want me to do. Next, you know, I'll let you guys know if I have anything specific I want to play. The tanks, oh Lord. Obviously, you know, if they did see me, and yeah, I didn't see anything come my way, so I'm like, I'll take a chance, and no, that didn't work out. That's what I get, though. Yeah, I could do the WZ-111 on 4. And yeah, the Panther, I was getting to that as well. Okay, I should be safe here. I saw that guy. Whew. Whew. Awesome, Lorraine. That was like an MVP shot there. I don't think I'm spotted anymore. I'll be able to slip up here now. I'll have to... I can't read something that long with this amount of HP. I'll catch up on chat in a second. Or a minute. Or whenever I die. Okay, IS-3 looks like he's locked in on that. CDC. He knows I'm here, but... Alright. Hi, IS-3. Thanks. You ruined my fun. Not too much here in the FCM, but I got whacked by all those TDs that sat there, which, whatever, I'll still take a win. Which, I'll accept the request. I'm guessing it's one of you guys from the stream, but or someone watching here, not in chat. But I usually accept most requests. I was just curious who it was. Alright, so Tortoise here, Panther, Skoda T40, WZ-111, 1.4. Yes, Mojo. The reverse is awesome in those. I kind of wish they would let other tanks that have that capability do it as well. I believe the Hellcat did not. Didn't that tank and, you know, historically have front and reverse the same? It was some tank. I forget what the other one was, but there was a couple of them. Yeah, Graham. Pretty much what Mojo just said, yeah. That was something, it was a balancing decision to give it to him, which I'm heading south here because this thing's slow. But for other tanks that had it historically, I don't know why they didn't give it to them and just balance around it. But yeah, I kind of like that they can go forward and reverse pretty much the same speed. I find it's going to have a lot of help with if you have a tank bearing down on you about to ram you, you're going to be able to... That was a blind shot if it ever was one. So I'm fairly sure I have 6th sense on this. However, you're going to be able to haul ass and they won't be able to ram you. The Archer? Sure, I'll do the Archer, Dana. All these requests might get me to the end there. I think I'm gonna test my luck. We got a lot of people. Shit, they got a lot of people heading down there too. 3 versus 4. Our team needs to win that. If they don't win that, then we got some problems. Hello, Mr. 50B. I don't know what you were thinking, but yeah, that was not a good idea. Which I'm almost tempted to do, talking about earlier, the overmatch mechanics. I'm tempted to do my own video, kinda, not, you know, bashing the people who are freaking out about it, but kinda explain, not to say wargaming side of it, but, you know, explaining that the sky isn't falling on them. But it is a interesting take that they're changing it. Yes, it does help the S tanks and the Swedish tanks out a bit, but it also is kind of a proxy nerf to premium rounds as well. Oh. You never know. I do have the archer. I like playing that little thing. Even in bad matches, it can be pretty fun sometimes. If only the archer had a little bit more HP, would it be? I'd pop it into a good tank category. It's just with the lack of armor, HP, gun depression, and the reverse thing, it's a little bit too much for it. It's not even worth turning around right now. The Hellcat was only... Did you mean to say 7 or 7D? Okay. Give me my damage. Yeah, I know the Hellcat, very fast. Not in World of Tanks, it ain't anymore. You can thank all those people complaining about it, which mainly need it nerfed because of the vision mechanics and camouflage. Hello, Vlado. Nice to see you. Hello, Nelson as well. I was wondering if you're watching the stream, sending a friend request. Nice to see I was right in that regard. Nice to see both of you. Not exactly the most amount of damage. Ooh, Lord. I'm a little bit surprised that he's right there. Really? A critical hit? Yeah. Ugh. At least we got a win here. Alright, so after this was Panther. I'm not platooning right now, Vlado. Thanks for the request, though. Okay, only 7 in reverse? I thought it was quicker than that. Yeah, thanks for the offer, Vlado. Maybe next stream I'll be platooning. It's just it's just some days I'm up for platooning, but this one I'm gonna finish out solo here. Which talking about that, I never got to my streaming schedule. But if you do really want to platoon, after this match, I'll be playing the Skoda T40 WZ-111-14. If you have both of those tiers, I don't know what tier tanks you have. I can do it then. I'll invite you to a platoon. But my schedule is actually going to stay the same for this week. I thought it was going to change, but I will be streaming tomorrow, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. EST. Wednesday, 4 to 7 p.m. EST. And then Friday and Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. EST. It's not going to change this week. Luckily, essentially I'm working 6 days this week, but I'll be done before the stream on Wednesday. I have off tomorrow, my 1 day off, so it all worked out. Lucky you guys. But yeah, after this battle, if you do want to platoon, I was just kind of in a mood for solo today. I'll invite you to a platoon now. But tomorrow, if anybody does want to platoon, I'll gladly... typically one of the days. Alright, so I'll invite you after this, Vlado. If anyone wants to platoon tomorrow, I'll open it up. And even Wednesday. Typically days where I haven't worked are better days for me to platoon. It's just after I get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, work however many hours that day, I like not having any downtime So if like I die early in a match, I don't always like sitting there, because if I'm tired, then I kind of I kind of space out and lose focus a little bit. It's no problem, Lado. Jackson. I'm worried about him. I'm worried. I'm gonna drop down here. I might take a shot, but I'm mainly worried if I don't help kill that Panther, my team is gonna continue to bash their heads into him. I'm just gonna push up to this little spot. I can still get hit, but I can get hit by less tanks here most likely. There we go. Ooh, I'm a little bit concerned about the OI over this way. Crap, he got the low. He's looking for me. Come on, guys, stop. We're just bleeding tanks for no reason at all. A little hard to spot the RHM. Shit, dude. Yeah. I'm a little screwed now. My team, Panther 8.8, Hellcat, they didn't exactly make themselves look like a... Shit. You know, like a serious threat to this T-26E5. The hell? I didn't even see that shot. Okay, Mutz. Don't know why you felt the need to do that, but thanks. There's this poor Sig still. Yeah, we're definitely screwed. Lord, the Panther, obviously he doesn't know where to shoot that tank. Holy crap. I guess the Hellcat spotted me. I thought I was fine, but obviously not. Oh well. 1300 damage ain't too bad in a Panther, though, for not being top tier. I'll still take it. Alright, so I'll send you an invite here. Alright, so next up was the Skoda T40. I gotta find my one tank here for this nation. Alright, so after this, WZ-111-14 was the next request. Wasn't anything after that, but depending on how long these two matches take, I'll still probably have time for, you know, a couple matches. You're in a fight right now. Alright, so I'll hop into the battle here, since, you know, it might be a few minutes for you. After that, WZ-111-14. If there's any other requests, I'll gladly, you know, pop into them. Should have time for one, maybe two battles after the WZ. Alright, so let's go to T40 here. Not a lot of armor, but for a tier 6 medium, its gun does pack a decent punch, 220 alpha. You know, it's not the highest in the tier, but for a medium tank, it is pretty good. You just have to be concerned about your size and lack of armor. And the gun, even though it does have a good amount of damage to it, it can miss or not penetrate a lot of shots with its pen here. Because even with your heat round, you know, 200's good, but still a heat round. Say against that Oni, you're gonna struggle a little bit to, you know, penetrate in. Yeah, I can play the T-54E1. Let's see, this guy should... he's sitting back a little bit too far. And lo and behold, the tank that I can't really penetrate too well in the front is the one coming right at me. I'll check a heat round just for the sake of it. We're just letting them flank us here. Of course, I'm on the side with both tier 7 heavies. I hate to give up this flank, but you know, without a fight. However, we're going to be hard pressed to keep the south flank. Holy crap, is it windy outside. Sound like a frickin', I don't know, like the subway was going by my house there. We're having like huge gusts and cold front finally just came through. Okay. Come on, turret. Oh, shit. I guess I kind of messed up my turret rotation. Thought I would have been able to catch somebody here, but no such luck. Don't do it! I was hoping he'd miss. Oh, dude. Why? You're supposed to run right in front of my shot there. We got a decent assist damage on that T-29. I'm kind of surprised. They did have a lot in the center and the south. Unfortunately, they didn't. That Oni and T-29 didn't capitalize on it, and you know, our northern flank here is pulling it home for us. I hate getting shot through here. Oh, I've never been able to. There we go. Hit someone through that hole myself, but I've been hit through that spot very, very often. Run away. Ah, Lord. Critical hit. Which, I don't want a heat shell here. Exactly he went. He should have spotted me there. Oh Lord, there he is. Oh, I was banking on the A-43 coming out first, but I guess I did set up there crappy. Just if I moved back, I thought he was more likely to hit me from behind. Oh, I really hope that wasn't a big mistake because, yeah, they have a pretty good shot to win now. They still have 3 standard tanks, and we have a Cromwell. Yep, that was a big mistake on my part. Alright, so WZ-111-14 up. You still in a battle? I sent you a platoon invite here, Vlado. I'm gonna hop into the WZ though. Yeah, there you go. So after this, T-54E1. Alright, Don't think nah, I didn't get the double done in this yet. Don't think I played it yet today. Alright, tier 10 match. We have a lot of mediums. Awesome. Think I might head north and pretend like I'm a medium. Hello, Orlando. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day here. Alright. It's just if I don't go north, I have a strong feeling that we're going to lose that flank. We're both tier 9s here, so... Hello, Uber. Nice to see you. I knew something was missing from the stream. I'm hoping, I'm not banking on it though. I'd very much like to get into this little cubby hole. I find if you're equally matched up here, a lot of times you're better off having a tank here, and then they kind of push up, you can surprise them, so. Thanks, Flado, but I typically, I don't promote my stream too much, at least right now. But unless you want people to see you. Alright. Yeah, finally, like work, I had a lot more time off last year in between weekends, and this year, yeah, I'm down to 3 weeks though. After that, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me, guys. Alright, he just shot, but I cannot pin him without heat. Okay. I'm just always used to you and Graham going at it in chat. Need my new overmatch mechanic so I can bounce things now. At least I'm keeping him lit up for my team. Orlando, that would be, well, hey, technically it's against rules, but if I did a blitz stream, I would just pop on mine. Do they use the same account? But first I'd have to install it on my PC, but I don't know. I'm still under the impression I don't see too much of a reason to play blitz on the PC. But that's just me. I'll think about it. I'm not going to say no. I'll think about it. Yep. I knew that wasn't the best chance for me to do this, but the one tank that you can't freaking penetrate in the front very well is the one tank that decided to come right freaking in front of me. At least they just pushed him back. I'll gladly shoot down in his roof. I know blitz is fun. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I think it's good for a mobile game, but I like, you know, large matches compared to it. I did not expect a Skoda here, but thank you for bouncing. My armor worked for once. There we go. Well, it's no offense. I wouldn't want your account. I never, you know, not that I would ever steal someone's account or do something stupid on it. I just, I never think it's a good idea to share accounts with really anybody. But it would honestly, it'd be easier for you to PM me because finding, even though I guess I could click on your name in chat, YouTube's freaking subscriber interface is terrible. I can't find anybody through the subscriber list unless it's sorted by most recent, and it has no other way to sort it. And the most recent list only goes up to a certain point. So looking for some of you guys if I did want to PM you, because there was a couple of you guys I did, and I was like, are you not able to find who your subscriber is on here? Because that's how it came out to be, and it was pretty freaking annoying. Oh, Artie, yay. Take that. 263 again, coming back to haunt me. We should be able to pincer them here, but 263 is a tank I do want. If you don't get hit by Artie or flanked in that thing, you can bounce a shit ton of shots. Oh shit, there's a Borsig sitting right there, guys. Oh, I didn't even see him, honestly. Him moving there. Awesome. I know the M53 is down there. I'm gonna go after the T10 now. Not too bad of a match though, 4,300 damage. Thanks for requesting this. He's not looking at me. Oh lord. I did not want to slide down there. There we go. Not too bad there. Almost broke 5k. It's probably one of the higher amount of damage that I've done in this. Alright, so T54E1 up next. Yeah, T54 is pretty nice and gold. Oh shit. Oh lord. I thought we're done here. I was like, why isn't the battle ending? I need to pay attention more. Oh, I let that damage go. Unless I can get him here. Oh shit. What the hell? I thought we killed him. Where the hell did he come from? He ate the 263. Hey, I completed another mission. Granted, it's only heavy tank number 4. Master badge first class, high caliber. Yeah, pretty good there. I guess I don't even know why I'm typing to you because you're watching here. Yeah. Hey, I'm a proponent of you play the game for fun. Like everyone has ups and downs as far as matches go, but you play it for fun. As long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter, you know. Hello, Jerry. Hello, John as well. Unfortunately, I do not have the Dicker Max, Carl. If I did, I would play it for you. I do that a lot, Jerry. Surprisingly. sometimes I guess, you know, whether I read chat, but this time I was just spaced out. I'm like, why isn't it ending? My overall opinion of Swedish TDs. I really like the Swedish TDs. I'm going for them. I'm trying to get to that tier 7 or tier 8 to start with. Fighting against the 263, you really only have really small weak spots, or chuck gold at it in weak spots that I wouldn't even classify as weak spots sometimes. But after this, I should have time for one more battle. Good night, Mojo. Nice chatting with you. Yeah, like I said, Carl, if I had the Dicker Max, I would do it. If there's another tank you'd like me to see, I'll gladly hop into it. Because I will have time for one more here. Vlado, I don't know why you're... You can post the URL to my stream if you want, but you're posting the one to my donation page. No one's gonna be able to see the stream if you do that. They're like, why is this person posting a donation page? But thank you anyway. Alright, I should be able to squeak past here. Something like the Dicker Max, so TD, low armor, good gun depression. I'm gonna have to try to find something. I'm gonna do my best for you though. Low armor, I have the RHM Scorpion. I can play one of my mid-tier Americans though, like the Jackson or something like that. Need to wiggle my way. That's no problem, Vlado. They are pretty similar in the URLs. Thought I'd let you know. Here's the tank. Ooh. That hurt a little bit. Oh, welcome to the US. Granted, 3 years, that's a pretty long time. The Archer? Kind of, but Archer doesn't have any gun depression. It's just with that arty that hit me first, I am paying a little bit closer attention, and he hit me again, so I'm gonna venture that he is not going to get off of me for the match here. So I'm gonna reload. Unfortunately, that guy pushed. Alright. Still got 21 seconds here, guys. It's T-34-100 I gotta worry about. I want to help you down here, Vlado. Ooh, nice, they got him on fire. No! Yay! Shit, I don't have enough gun depression for that. Really? 0 damage, critical hit. T-34-100's pushing up. I'm gonna let them guys get the FCM. I'm gonna fall back here since I'm reloading. Just in case he slips through. Never mind. Awesome. That works. Yeah. I was in a good spot for Artie to hit me though. But I'll be damned if some matches they're just like, I'm just gonna wait for this guy to pop up on my mini map, and I'm gonna ruin his match. It's like I get why people think that way, but at the same time, It doesn't matter how good you are if, you know, say an SPG can take out 3 tanks instead of shit. I did not expect him to push there. Kudos to that guy. I thought he pulled back this way, but he was sitting there and oh well. To me, I'd rather kill more tanks unless, you know, if a person's good and you're able to get good shots on him, fine, but I'd rather kill more enemies, leaving better players at the end and greatly outnumbering them rather than leaving, you know, more tanks and killing the one good player. But I know why people do it. It's annoying. Alright, so after this, the T40, unfortunately I don't have that TD. I used to have it, but that's one of the tanks I sold. Maybe I bought it back, but I don't think I have a crew and everything for it. We're still in this, though. Well, that's another thing, yeah. If you're one of the, you know, if Artie's aiming on, say, the 6-0 side here for this match, and I'm the first one to spot it, or second one, they're going to aim at you. So, sometimes being aggressive does have that happen to you. But yeah, I'll do one more after this. I'm going to see what I can find the closest thing to a Dicker Max. I was like, why is there an RU-251? Pretty sure he's AFK though. Obviously our Artie is not too inclined to help, or for helping Vlado here. They don't really have shots on the Type 4 and T29, which is why I'm confused why he's not taking shots down here. I just keep hearing like every 40 seconds another gust of wind coming, and I'm almost tempted to be like one of the elderly people in my neighborhood and put up a leaf fence around my yard. I live on a corner, but one of the streets, once it gets winter here in South Jersey, the wind typically blows from one way. It blows all the leaves down this long ass street, and I'm right at the end of it. I think it's all come in my yard. It's just annoying, but I treat it as like going to the gym, raking leaves. So. Alright, we're still in this. Come on, guys. Get a move on it over there. T-34 and the Super Persian moved an inch. Still don't see the Artie taking any shots over here, but I wonder where that Yag Panther 2 went. But like, how is our Artie still not? There we go. He finally fired. It's just like, holy shit, dude. How? It's like, help the person that freaking needs it, not the group of tanks sitting there hiding for the whole match. Hello, Orlando. Yeah, like I got one match left here, Orlando. So. Alright, so I need a TD here comparable to the Dicker Max. Yeah, I'm just limited on tanks like that. Think I can go. Maybe I'll try something like this. The T20 really comes down to the T25, M36 Jackson, or like this thing is really bulky compared to it, or like the Achilles. Maybe I'll go with the T25 though. Yes, I am Uber. My schedule is going to be the same this week. Fortunately, my work schedule lines up perfectly with my stream schedule. Didn't schedule it that way at work. The correct page. It's as far as my stream. It's just there we go. Top in the battle here. I wish I could mulch all my leaves. I did that last year because I didn't worry about the grass, but this year I have all new grass down. Well, a mix of grass and clover because I really like clover. But yeah, my lawnmower, has a bag and I can mulch them too because I have a huge compost pile. But yeah, I tried that the first time when they first start falling, and it's just killing all my little grass that I have. But yeah, now it's back to you know raking. Fortunately, though, I don't have to worry about taking them all down. Uh, my township comes around with the truck and sucks them all up on the side of the road. So I only have to make it to the edge of my yard. All right, I'm gonna give a shot up here. Compared to the Dicker Max, though, you know, they're both similar in tier and don't have a turret. So, but this definitely is a lot faster and a bit less gun depression. Gun depression is pretty good on this, but not enough to hold down like Dicker Max is known for. Excuse me. But hopefully this is a good one. It's going to be my last battle. I have a guest staying here, so can't stay too much past 8 o'clock. Or not 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. Wrong day, Cody. Alright, let's see what's gonna go on here. Oh, I just don't want to push up here alone. And yeah. Freaking move my hand there at the last second too. That definitely didn't help out. Alright, with him pushing up though, I want to pop back here. Get him to come around this little rock. I missed that. That VK being further out, he saw him first. I wanted to track him. That still works. Someone else tracked him there. Alright, KV2, he took his shot. There's a Black Prince. Graham munches all his leaves. I'd be a little bit concerned if he munched them all. Am I running an illegal B&B? Some would think sometimes. It's Ryan's side of the family. All my family lives in, a 15-minute drive of my house, except for, my mom's brothers and stuff like that. Ooh, I did not want to get hit by a KV2. Now that he's shot, though, I will gladly take a whack at him. And yeah, that happened. I was just about to say, I'm gonna run up here before Artie was gonna hit me, and no. not at all. I thought too late there. But that's what I get for, you know. Yeah. Downside of T25AT is no armor and very low HP, being a mid-tier TD. It's not till you get, higher tier TDs do the HP start to kind of even out with the other tanks. So, alright, but I'm gonna say till the end here since this is the last battle. But yeah, this is gonna be my last match of tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I did say, my stream schedule is going to be the same for this week. I know I said last week I thought it was going to change, but that didn't end up being the case. So I'll be back 12 to 3 p.m. tomorrow, 4 to 7 p.m. Wednesday, and then Friday and Sunday 6 to 8 p.m. Yeah, they really only had to get out 2 tanks here before pretty much the whole map's open to them. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It was nice chatting with a lot of you. Pretty fun stream here. I'm glad had a pretty decent night for myself because I'm a little tired here and hurting. Like, it is not fun having your hands like entire. It feels like I have carpal tunnel on my entire both hands here. Yeah, exactly, Nelson. I about 10 seconds before that hit me, it finally clicked to me that I needed to move. But, that's what I haven't gotten hit by already too much tonight, so sometimes you tend to forget a little bit too much. I deserved it though. I'm not going to be one of those people like, raging in chat about it. Come on, down to an M4. It's not even like I did that much. I don't know why I'm staying to the end here, but it's just a habit. I pretty much do it on every single stream. Ooh, PZ4. There we go. Got the last kill shot. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Yeah, I'll see some of you tomorrow. I know it is early for, the people working. Otherwise, maybe Wednesday, next weekend. If I don't see you till next weekend or even further, hopefully you have a very good Thanksgiving. But otherwise, see you guys around. Thanks again for watching. So, have a good one.